Okay guys, what is up everyone? In today's video we're going to be discussing about inflation, as well we're going to be covering as well Bitcoin, gold, and Floki Inu. Floki Inu, the reason why is because we are making a nice little beautiful breakout on the weekly time frame, which is supposed to end in 9 hours. Floki is one of my top holdings. The reason that is because the amount of marketing they are doing. Now, none of this is financial advice, guys, before anything, so please do your own research and due diligence. Another thing, guys, is if you guys like my videos, I do daily updates on Bitcoin, crypto, altcoins, whatever it is. Today we're going to be talking about an important subject, which is inflation. So let's have a look at some news right here. This is the US inflation. US inflation rate soars or roses 6.8% in 2021, the highest increase since 1982, guys. So this is the US inflation rates right here. Ever since April, this has been just taking off. I mean, we saw a 4.2% increase, and then ever since we saw 5.4, 6.2, and now 6.8. Now if we have a look at the max chart, guys, this is since I believe 1982 is around this area. And look at this. I mean, we just spiked. We're currently sitting at 6.8% right now. Now it's going to be very, very interesting what the rates are going to be coming January 12th. Yeah, January 12th, which is right here, 2022. These are going to be the new rates. I mean, we know that oil's increasing, guys. Gold, a lot of people are holding gold right now. We're going to be having a look at the gold chart too, even though we are not really doing anything. We're after this massive dump. We are consolidating right now. I would say for quite some time, besides this spike right here that we had, currently below the 200 moving average right now. But inflation is a big thing, guys. Things are going very, very bad in my opinion. We could see hyperinflation coming to the US dollar in the near future. I would highly, guys, before anything, this is not financial advice, but I am highly gonna start accumulating Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now, a lot of people think that's too risky, so they're gonna go ahead and start accumulating gold. That's okay as well. We know what happened in Venezuela. We know what's happening in Argentina. We know what's happening in Turkey and all these countries with inflation. The government, the Fed, the Federal Reserves, they're printing a lot of money right now because of COVID. They need to essentially restore the economy, and they think by printing money it's gonna make it better. So no, this is not what's happening right now. This is actually making it worse. Markets are crashing. They're a little bit confused. Anyways, let's start off with Bitcoin right now, real quick. So first of all, starting with Bitcoin on the daily time frame, this is a short update. Yesterday I was speaking about Bitcoin, how we were getting in a tiny range between the 9 moving average and the 200 exponential regular moving average. Right now we just broke above the 9 moving average. Is that a big move? No. The big move right here is really the rebound off the 200 moving average. So on the daily time frame, the fact that we came back and kissed it and we didn't close below it ever since, yes, we had that wick right here, but this was just a liquidation wick in my opinion. We didn't close below it. If we would have closed below it, it would have been more bearish. But the fact that we are right now currently at 49,877 to be exact is fantastic. Another thing, but that's not the bullish news in my opinion. The good news is that we did get a nice little rebound right here. But something that I want to have a look at, guys, is the 53,000 level. The 53,000 level, in my opinion, let me collapse this for a second, is in my opinion a very important level. It's approximately right here. Now, why is that? Well, we got some big moves around this area, as you guys can see. Not only did we get 2 rejections right here, we saw a nice little spike up back here. We saw a nice little move right here. We saw a move right here. We saw a crazy rejection right here. A breakout, then a retest right here on the 9th of October. And now right here. So if we break above this level, in my opinion, we're gonna be going through all-time highs again. Now the question is, are we gonna get rejected by this area? So are we gonna do something like this? Are we gonna do something like this before coming back down, or are we gonna go up, break it, consolidate, and then go back up? So this is something we're gonna have to ask ourselves. Of course, you have to play the game and you have to react to the market. Don't chase the market. Take your time, be patient. If you're trading this, don't be over leveraged, because we're gonna be seeing some massive move comings. Of course, a close above the 46,000 would be bearish in my opinion, because we would be below the 200 moving average. That's that on So that's that on essentially Bitcoin on the daily time frame. If we have a look at the RSI and the moving averages, on the RSI we had a nice little double bottom right here and we broke out, which is very, very good. Nothing too crazy to see over here. And if we have a look at the exponential moving average real quick, boom, on the exponential moving average. Now, it's something that's very, very interesting is that these ribbons right here actually meet up exactly with this region, with the 53,000 region level. The 53,000 region level is pretty important in my opinion. So we could actually still get rejected. As you guys know, when we're in an uptrend, we're usually going to come back and reject off the 20 exponential moving average, and when we're in a downtrend, we're going to do the opposite. So these ribbons actually flipped to more of a bearish sign. I would like to see a break above it. That would not only will that take us above the EMA ribbon, but it will also take us above the 53,000 level. So this level is definitely an interesting level to watch. And the reason why I'm talking about Bitcoin so much is because Bitcoin is king, guys. As you know, Bitcoin is the leader. There's no question about that. If Bitcoin goes up, altcoins will go up. Let's have a look at Floki Inu real quick. Floki Inu. For those of you guys who don't know what Floki Inu is, there's I don't want to say they're a meme coin, but they are a metaverse coin, a crypto coin, play to earn coin. It's going to be very, very big. They're doing marketing all over, starting from Dubai, London, New York, LA, Tel Aviv. They're doing marketing literally in every single country almost in the world. I'm a little bit exaggerating, of course, but their marketing is literally everywhere, which is fantastic. I mean, you really can't miss them. Their community is fantastic, and that is about it. That's why, in my opinion, in crypto, marketing is everything almost. I mean, yes, fundamentals are great, but people like hype, unfortunately, and this is exactly what happened with Doge and Shiba. Elon Musk started tweeting about Doge. They came out with a coin called Shiba. Vitalik sent money to India, and then everyone started hyping it, and then they realized it's deflationary and you could stake it and you get rewards from it. Anyways, we all know that you know, the bigger the community is, the bigger the coin's gonna be. If you have more investors and more marketing, then you're most likely to succeed. Anyways, talking about this, guys, this is the falling wedge we've been having on Floki Inu. Okay. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what a falling wedge is essentially when you go down, 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 and then a tightening range with lower volume. I forgot this spike right here. But this is exactly what's happening right now, and we essentially broke out of it. Now, the question is, on the weekly time frame, we're about to break out of it right here, which last week we did attempt to break out. As you guys can see, last week we attempted to break out of Floki Inu, but we got rejected right here. This was an ugly candle. So after 5 weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks of a decrease, can Floki Inu come back to the all-time highs, which is right here? Now, falling wedges, usually when we break out of a falling wedge, we usually come back to the all-time high. So all-time high should be 692 against the Ethereum. That's approximately $3 billion, which is 0.003, I believe, against the USD. So in my opinion, that we should be seeing that very, very soon, unless we see a whole market crash. Another thing I want to have a look at is the RSI. Right now we are currently at 58, so we got some, I don't want to say we got a lot of room for growth, but we got some time to grow. In my opinion, we should be consolidating and peaking above there. Let's have a look at the shorter time frames real quick. Boom, on the shorter time frame, this is not the prettiest chart, but we are above 70, which is over overbought territory. So people are most likely going to look for selling. And as you guys can see, we got rejected right here. Now, the question is, are we going to come back down to this area, or are we going to close above it? If we close above it on the daily and on the weekly, we should see a positive week for Floki Inu. As you guys can see right here, this is not the best looking sign. I mean, we could get rejected at the 70 as well, but I'm not banking on that. I'm not a big fan of the RSI in these things. Another thing is that this is traded against Ethereum. So if Ethereum goes down and Floki goes up, the RSI goes higher. So this is obviously not the best chart to calculate it. The best would essentially be Dex tool, guys. Sorry, if we go on Dex tool right here and we go on launch, then I could cover it better. So let's have a look. Boom, we go. This is the best not the best, but it's essentially a better chart to cover. So right now, Floki currently trending right here on Dex tool, currently traded at 18,762 or 0.0018. So right here, as you guys can see, it looks better on the 4-hour time frame because this is more volume wise. You don't see these little how do you call that, these gaps in between trades. Let's have a look if the RSI looks different here. Relative strength index, it's approximately the same. So it looks like I was well, it's not really the same. It was at 70. Yeah, it's almost the same. Doesn't, yeah, so right here it's not the same actually. Against Ethereum, it was, I believe, 59 or something. It was right here. We were at 59.60. Now right here we are at 54, I believe. Anyways, guys, nothing too crazy to see over here. Floki trading at a market cap of $1.3 billion. If we go back to the all-time highs, we should see a $3 billion market cap. If you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.